The professor invented a complete simulation of the entire universe. Everything inside is pixelated, just like a retro video game world. In this pixel world, the crew still does their usual delivery work, just as chaotic as ever, only now in 8-bit style. Amy can't help but wonder, what if our world is just another simulation? After several experiments, even the professor begins to believe this might be true. Bender then falls into an existential crisis, realizing he is an artificial intelligence. He starts to sympathize with the little people inside the simulation, thinking they are just like him. But the simulation uses up far too much energy, so the professor decides to shut it down. Bender firmly refuses, arguing that these pixel people also have the right to exist. After much thinking, the professor comes up with a solution: convert underground sewage into hydroelectric power to keep the world running. With the new energy source, the pixel universe becomes clearer, brighter, and even more realistic. But then things start to get strange. In that world, the pixel version of the professor also creates his own simulated universe, and his crew begins asking the same question: are we living in a simulation too? To find the answer, they decide to collapse a magnetar, a massive magnetic star, to see if their own universe will break apart. The crew in the real world tries to stop them, but to no avail. So Bender makes a bold decision. He will enter their world personally to tell them the truth. The professor warns him it will be a one-way trip, but Bender goes anyway. Just as the pixel crew approaches the magnetar, the pixel Bender is replaced by the real world Bender. Bender tries to explain everything, but when he sees how much they love their world, he suddenly understands that maybe this is enough. Meanwhile, the machine in the real world begins to overheat. Bender wakes up and tells the professor how to save them: slow down the simulation's processor speed. That way, the magnetar collapse in the simulated world will not destroy their universe. Inside the pixel world, they witness the magnetar collapse in a breathtakingly beautiful display, a spectacular explosion of cosmic colors and light, and everyone witnesses the unwavering, eternal love between Fry and Leela.